Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Transport Fever. And guys, I'm excited for today. Um there's been all of the episodes up to this point I've recorded back to back. Um but this last episode, in between this last episode and this episode, it's been about 30 to 40 minutes. I want to just kind of update. I don't really feel like I did a whole lot. I did redo this Y right here and then straighten this road out as we prepare to go over here to Downey. So that's kind of the only thing that I really can think that we did. We're rolling in the cash. I just want to point that out. Let's look at our finances here. Let's go ahead and repay. Yeah, that's 45,000. I'll keep it at 2. But yeah, so I really haven't done a whole lot. I've just kind of really been sitting here thinking, what is my next move? And honestly, I feel this oil fuel line is really lacking, and so that's kind of where we want to focus. And I've thought about how I want to do it, and that's why I wanted to bring you guys in here. So this thing is going to be, I'm going to put this down and then I'm going to show you what my thoughts are here. So I want you to be right here. Let's go with 320. Okay. So I have oil over here. I have 2 of them. My thought is to bring all of that oil down. I know I'm doing stuff with my hands, but I'm going to do all of my oil. And I think the train line is going to kind of come up here through Garland. And then there's going to be a station here at the oil well to bring the oil down, which is going to be a line. And then we're going to have this all kind of play into a tools line that is also going to help grow Boise. But then this fuel line is also going to drop off here, which will go to Dunley. So, how to get it under this bridge? That's a great question, because I don't want curvature. I want it just like that. Now, my thought would be, could I come in here? Sweet. And then right here at the exit of this thing, I need this to cross over, because you're going to have different, wow. Okay, can I maybe get a different crossover point? That's not dumb. There we go. That's fine. So I want to do parallel tracks on this. This is going to be like the main line that goes over, that kind of gets us ready to connect into here. And then I'm going to do no parallel tracks. And then I need to pause this because I do need this to be better. You'll see what I mean here in a second. So this guy now needs to come in. And almost like right here, exactly what I want. So now it has the option to go either way, but and then this guy, I need to delete it. and have this guy come over this way, because now it's kind of like, because it's so close to the river, and then this guy can come over, and we are going to have this like little crossover period right here, which is fine. And then we're going to signal this like this, and then like this, to get those signals in there. So now it does have that single track section, but really it's only the fuel line that's going to be going this whole length up until this point, because now we have some pretty big gradients to cover here. In order to get it up there, it is going to be something. And yeah, I want it like that. And then this guy is going to come in like this, and it is going to be double tracked here. I don't want to do that. So this is going to be double tracked all the way up to this point, and now we can bring in the parallels. So I think I kind of want to do this a little bit tricky. It's got to go through that canyon, which is going to be fun. But now that I have that going for us, let's go in here. Because this at this point should be running empty to climb this hill. Parallel there. And then bring back parallel. And then remove parallel. Huh. Because I definitely want the train to come through this canyon. And I'm okay if it does it on single track. I actually kind of like that there's a bridge. But I think I want to delete this. And then delete this little section right here. Okay. Yeah, because now it's going to come over new. And I think I want to curve it just a little bit more. Oh yeah, this is where it's going. And then this would be the first use of the bridge. Of like up to this point, we're good. And this is a tricky little hill to get down here. Now I can delete all of this track because I'm taking this other route. Which I ultimately think looks a little cooler. I mean, you got quite the cut going in there. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna get a double track in here, but I definitely need it. Oh yeah, we need to get rid of you. And then, yeah, I mean that's cutting away part of it, but honestly, it's kind of needed because we're talking a couple different types of trains through here, and yeah, and that's definitely the summit right there. I like that bridge though, and I think it works really well like that. It's definitely lower down there. It curves and then goes out. That is so cool. I like this thing a lot. And curves back around. And now let's do some parallel to connect it in there. Okay. That is a cool train line. Okay, so now that it's over here, my first thought is let's get some train stations in. So this guy is going to be one of these guys at 240 meters. And then this guy is going to be one track right here. And it's going to have to work its way down. Have it. That's kind of cool, I guess. But ultimately, I think it would have been a fill. And then here, I think it's going to be that. I kind of want this to be going down, honestly, to meet up with that down there. Yeah, I think that's what I want. Yeah, because it's kind of... Yeah, I mean, it's got to get down. Okay, so this doesn't drop at all. I need it to be dropping more. I like the path it's taking, but it just needs to be dropping more. So why is that such a big hill? Oh, it goes up. So if I have it come through here, oh, that's a huge, massive hill. I gotta rethink that then. And so now you should be okay. What side of that is it's got to go to this side of it. And then from here, it goes up here. Okay. Alright, signals on this thing. Yes. You're gonna go there. Did that work? Up to this point. And then it gets them all the way down to this point. And then signals go back. And then from here all the way up. Okay, sweet. No auto signal. But I do want it here and here. Because this train comes up. And then, yeah, that works. here. Sweet auto signals work there. I really like this auto signal thingy. Which is a mod. This is a mod that I'm using for this. So that's gonna go there, that's gonna go there, and then bam, and bam. Okay. Now let's grab the train, because we're gonna build a train from here. It's gonna come in here. Basically an oil train. Okay. And then this is where it's gonna get a little fun. So we're gonna come in here. And this road is going to have to change a little bit, right? So I wonder if I built a building right here. Need to get rid of this. Oh, it does not. So does this, well, I need a road that connects building where, oh, because this is not going to ever service that. I just can't get it close enough. I mean, that's a huge hill. Seems weird that you're gonna have a shuttle. I feel like that's kind of what it's gonna have to be. And then this guy is going to have to turn. And then go up. I've been wanting to do this for a while. I do need some gradient lines though. Because now I'm going to put this building down here. Because I want, let's see, I want you to come in like that. This building, I want to manage the line. this guy is going to be the big guy now. And you'll see what I'm thinking here in a second. Okay, so now fuel and oil. Cedar Street, I need that off. So it's just going up here to this guy to deliver the fuel, or the crude oil to become fuel. We then need a line from here to here, and this is going to be road cargo Boise fuel delivery. What are you? Oh, okay, I know what you are. Boise fuel delivery, that is not where I want it to go. View Street, I want you to go here and back, and you are going to be red, because that's what we are in Boise, and confirm that deletion. And then we're going to get another line from here to Boise, and this is going to be cargo actually, you know what, scratch that. Where is this guy? So after Upper Boise, then it's gonna go drop the fuel off here and then go up. Boise halt, I want it to be 4. No, it can be 3. Because this is going to pull oil down from Upper Boise, which is this guy, to Lower Boise, is bringing the fuel down to get on the train to go to Downey, and then it's pulling crude oil up to Boise halt. That works really well. Okay. Crude oil is got 30. You've got 40. And then the Boise fuel doesn't have anything on it, which is fine. I can come in here. Cargo, I want to buy 10. Make them all red in color, and then go onto the fuel delivery. Okay. So now, unfortunately, how do I make this work? And then with the track, have it come out, no parallel, have it go here, and then have it cross, signal here, and signal here. Okay, so we are gonna buy some trains, and man, I would really like that guy, but I think we need to do it that way. And these guys are going to be it's got only a capacity of 72, but that's fine. And it's gonna go out there. Okay, let us see what we just did. It's got a horrible whistle. So this thing is already producing oil, which is exactly what I want, and it's going to come in quickly. So at this point, I actually don't. Yeah, once I get another 5, I'm gonna build that. I'm gonna buy another train. That. What a cool sight to see. I love trains. So, as I finish up this episode, as we watch this train go through the canyon. Oh man, I got something. So I live in Utah, and we go camping quite a bit up in the mountains, about an hour and a half from here, and we go up Spanish Fort Canyon. And in Spanish Fort Canyon, there's a spot where it does like an S curve to get up the really steep grade of Spanish Fort Canyon. The train does this S curve. It's really cool to see. I just love watching it. I would love to ride a train through it. I've not been able to do that yet. This thing is already full. Yeah, I mean, that's not even putting the denting into it. And it doesn't, not worth it to now. But just to see this, like, climbing the hill here, this is a pretty steep grade here to get through that canyon. And not only that, but it gets pretty high. So, I have some pretty fond memories of trains going through the mountains, and it makes me happy to see it here, that I've been able to replicate it. As it goes through. Edit this, and I want to do more. $3.9. I want to do it. There we go. If I could get 2 of those trains going up here, pulling stuff out of that, because I can do it. That is a pretty steep grade for a train, I will say that. But going back the other way, because this is just pulling empties, if it had to climb this hill with a full load, that would be even tougher. Because now, here's the thing that I really like about this is, once I get it going, I'm going to have 2 lines basically feeding this. And this is going to have 2 oil trains on it. Well, it's going to have probably 3 of these oil trains on it, because this is... Yeah, like I could already get another train in here. Which... If I was to do this, it doesn't even say how much it is. Yeah, I like this little tunnel that it goes through. And like this little mound they've built. It's because if contour, let's see, contour shows the height. So this is, I think, probably, oh, this is gonna be the highest. So this gets up here to 212 meters. all the way down to sea level 3.8. So I don't know what that is in meters, but that's a pretty high, 200 meters. Pretty tall. And that really didn't even put a dent into it, so. We're gonna do it. We're gonna borrow 6 mil. And this thing is still not enough to duplicate it. I don't even know what it would cost. $9 million. Dang, that's a lot of money. Also, I don't know why, but it feels like it's midnight. It's only 10 o'clock. I mean, look at this thing. Look how fast that thing is just taking pure momentum to get down the hill. Not exactly what I want to do, but like I've got to do it so I never lose oil. I didn't even see what that made. But see, now it should just be running constantly because we're having multiple. See, it's finally actually storing some oil. I mean, it's burning through it pretty quickly, but. What is... See, that thing is already... I mean, like, my train lines... I don't know, so when I started this series, I made this... It was interesting, because I stated that I was watching Conflict Nerd Dylan do it, and his train lines just never make money, and I couldn't tell you why. I mean, there's definitely... But, like, because he runs... empty back, and I'm running empty back. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. So, okay, now let's get a duplication of that little guy. And this is going to be cargo train Boise oil delivery. See, now 2 trains coming in here. I mean, the trucks are definitely going to be way quicker. Because right now, these trucks are just carrying the fuel. That's all it's doing right now. Let's see how it keeps turning off. The red lights mean it's on. Yeah, you can see that on the screen. So as long as I can keep that thing on, I actually might be able to make some pretty good money. We're gonna see our 2 trains here. Probably pass somewhere right in here. The huff and puff, and this guy's got barely any smoke. Pulling into the station. Give us, how much money does this give us? 2.5. See, now these guys are going to start running up here, not empty. What I am thinking is crude oil line. I've got 30 on it. And I'm going to remove 5. We're just going to sell them. I mean, honestly, I could probably add another train on here. Let's see how it does. Yeah, like it didn't even put like a really big dent, and this carries 156. I want to pause and I want to edit you. Oh, I can't do it. I'm just trying to increase this capacity as much as I possibly can. Okay, so I have a train coming down, a train almost here. Like I could have 2 trains pull into the station right now and leave 30 or 15 barrels empty. Right now this is the bottom feeder, but it's going to make quite a bit of money when this train pulls in. So he goes boom and jumps up. 2 mil, 2.5 mil coming in there. This is a longer episode, but I'm excited. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me on this episode. Next episode we'll take the fuel from this production line and take it up to Downey and start running some fuel into it. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Until next time, see ya.